Welcome back to the channel. Now, today I want to talk about Doom Eternal. I've been working on it kind of in the background for some time now. I was kind of working on playing The Last of Us and kind of streaming it here and there, but I ran into a little bit of a snag with Doom Eternal. Because for me, the first Doom game was so awesome. I remember playing it, I was playing it on the Portal. It was the first time I've ever really played a game like that, a boomer shooter, whatever. My first experience with Doom, period. Then Doom Eternal came around, and suddenly I noticed like the first night I go to play it, I'm trying to play it with the Portal, and I'm dying like constantly. I can't get through a level. Then I try to play it on the console, and I do better. So I was stuck in this weird situation where there was a little bit too much latency to play on the Portal. So then I had to start playing on the PS5 every night, which is fine, but that slowed me down a little bit because now, instead of watching Game of Thrones with my fiance, I'm sitting here playing this, or I have to choose one or the other. Am I going to play Doom Eternal or am I going to watch Game of Thrones? So the difficulty really did kind of ramp up quite a bit with Doom Eternal. And it's not to say that it's a bad thing. I like difficulty in games, but there is something about that first Doom 2016 where it's like you just feel badass and like you're just going through murdering everything, and like there was the occasional death, but not to this level where Doom Eternal, you really have to be locked in. You have to like use certain weapons for certain encounters and really kind of plan your way through each fight. And that was good and all. There was the hub world, which was fine. I didn't care for it that much. I honestly could have done without it, going back to the main base, junior upgrades, searching around through the bases. So then I get through the whole game. I felt like the final boss was pretty good. For as difficult as the whole game was, the Icon of Sin final boss was really not that crazy at all. It was pretty simple. I died on my first attempt, but it was through something really stupid. Yeah, so then that takes me over to the DLC. This was ridiculous because the way that I did it, I took a long period of time off because I was playing through The Last of Us Part 2 and I was like doing some other things, and I just wanted a little break. I knew the DLC was a little bit longer and I figured I'll just come back to it. I didn't have the money to spend on the DLC. I'm like, I'll just put it aside. I'll do The Last of Us. I have that game and the show was coming out, so I took a break, and then by the time I went back to do the DLC, first of all, I missed the sale. Garrett told me there was going to be a sale, and I meant to buy it, and then I just didn't, and then I had to end up paying full price for both of the DLCs, which was super awesome. Totally loved having to do that, but so then I went and played the Ancient Gods Part 1, and holy crap, I decided let's do it on stream, and I was not prepared. It was so hard, like, because Doom Eternal is harder than Doom 2016. So after a little break like that, going back into the Ancient Gods Part 1, oh my god, I got my butt absolutely kicked. I struggled through it for a whole stream, and then I figured, you know what? I'm gonna do this off stream and kind of focus on other things on stream because I need to like really lock in. Like I'm not a first person shooter guy, so that took just about everything in me to beat that. I think I ended up playing it on the second difficulty, which is Hurt Me Plenty, if I'm not wrong. So I did it on the second difficulty. I got all the way through it. It took a lot out of me. So then I put that down for like a couple more weeks. I'm like, oh my god, I really don't want to go through and play the second one now, because if that is anywhere as hard as the first DLC, I don't know that I'm gonna get through it. And I really didn't want to drop the DLC to the easy settings. I'm like, let's do it. So I don't know, about a week ago now, I went in and I downloaded the DLC and I started playing it. And to my surprise, I don't know if I just got better, but the Ancient Gods Part 2 was much easier than the first one. The first one, I felt like the corridors were so tight and there were so many enemies in there. It was a pain in the ass. And some of the mods you had to use for your guns is completely ridiculous. Like, I still to this day, that mod where you have to like destroy the enemy and then use your Ghostbuster beam to like kind of blow it up. Totally stupid. I hate when that thing comes out. Basically, you just have to like kill that immediately and then hope to God you have enough of the plasma energy to suck it up. Otherwise, you're screwed. You'll go to someone else and you're dead. So yeah, I don't know. Second DLC, much easier. I don't know why it spiked so much with the Ancient Gods Part 1. Maybe I was just like completely out of practice. This is all coming from a guy that's not a big FPS guy. I just got into this because I knew Doom the Dark Ages was coming out, and I kind of planned it out ahead of time over the last year, kind of playing through all this shit. And here I am now. The game is coming out May 13th, and I'm going to be playing it, and I can't wait. That's going to be like the first Doom game I ever played on launch, because Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal I played way after the fact, so I'm kind of excited about that. This is going to be a brand new, awesome Doom. It's set in medieval times, which I freaking love. I heard you could ride a dragon in it. That's going to be awesome. So, yeah, I don't know. Stay tuned. I'm going to have my thoughts here on the channel. Hopefully you guys subscribe if you like this video. If you want to see me play Doom the Dark Ages, make sure to subscribe, because I do streams every Friday night. So, yeah, until next time, I will see you later. Goodbye.